With Hashem's loving grace, today's podcast is entitled First to Forgive. We've received quite a few questions about forgiving before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, especially since our recent lesson, No Judge, No Grudge. Today's podcast, with Hashem's help, will provide some answers. The first question is, how can I have the ability to forgive someone who's done me wrong when part of me doesn't want to forgive? The answer is the part of you that doesn't want to forgive is the evil inclination. Until you do forgive, you'll be feeling negativity all the time. That negativity borders on hate, and hating a fellow human is a transgression of Torah. That's exactly the way the evil inclination works. First, it tells you that as the victim, you don't have to forgive. But when you don't forgive, the wound of whatever damage someone did to you festers, and that turns into negativity that ruins your day or even your life. So for your own benefit, be the first to forgive, and that way you neutralize your evil inclination and you rescue yourself not only from negativity, but from transgressions of Torah as well. The second question is, what if I don't want Hashem to forgive the person that harmed me until that person feels my pain? Well, the answer is that's problematic, unless you're a perfect tzaddik that has never sinned. Why? Because if you need forgiveness for something, Hashem won't forgive you until you forgive others. Once again, the evil inclination is pulling the same trick. It tells you that as the victim, you don't have to forgive. Even worse, you're now praying and hoping that the aggressor becomes afflicted with the same pain you suffered. That is also a transgression of Torah, not one but two. It's called Nekima and Natira, the desire for revenge and harboring a grudge. Don't go there. Once more, for your own benefit, be the first to forgive, and that way you neutralize your evil inclination and rescue yourself from transgressions of Torah, because that's the last thing we need between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. The third question is, how do you forgive someone who has not asked for forgiveness and is maybe still doing what he or she shouldn't be doing? The answer is, it's always a good idea to inform a person, calmly and gently, that he or she did something that caused you pain or insult or anguish. If they react belligerently, forgive them anyway, but then minimize contact. If it's an abusive spouse, best to solicit outside help. At any rate, once you're the first to forgive, the other side softens. The full mitzvah's forgiveness is when we forgive unilaterally, regardless of what the other side does. That requires strong emunah. We forgive because Hashem wants us to forgive. By forgiving, we invoke divine forgiveness across the board, measure for measure, and we're signed and sealed on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur for the best New Year's ever. Amen. God bless.